And welcome to the Gangplank commentary video. As per usual, the non-commentary version shall be linked underneath. Gangplank is a fun, melee-ranged with some range attacks as per usual champion. The most important of which is Parlay, which we use quite a lot and we begin with it. And here, we just do a silly little bit of a dance. Why? Because we're waiting on minions. Why not? And yes, I didn't do too many commentaries before. I've been very ill, but I'm okay again. We start off by quickly attacking Ashe. As you can see, attacking her slows her movement speed. This is our stacking buff from our grog-soaked blade, which is our passive. And here I go ridiculously aggressive, but I actually get first blood without dying. So I look good. I'm not usually that good, but I did quite well this time. And I have it recorded as proof. But anyway, we used Parlay to get a bit of extra gold off the minion kills. Sadly we didn't get a bit of extra gold off it with Ashe though, because it wasn't actually the last hit we did. But if you get the last hit with Parlay, it recovers half of the mana cost and gives you a little bit of extra gold, which makes it a very useful farming item. And you can also tell that I have got clarity with Gangplank so that we get extra mana back. Because this is just generally more useful than an ignite or something with them. Just to be able to spam Parlay some more. Now in this bottom lane we don't actually have a proper support, it's just me and Xinjiao going full on aggressive really. We can take it in turns to see who gets minion kills. I was about to go back and give him some of my mana then, but he was already heading back to shop, so I just kept it for myself. As you can see, the range on Parlay is actually quite impressive. We're able to get quite a bit of damage on. The good thing about Parlay as well is that it also stacks with any on-hit effects, which include his grog-soaked blade. So if you have any sort of on-hit effect items, which you'll be getting later with the static shiv, it attacks from Parlay, which is great. We start off here with a quick Avarice Blade, because more gold per kill when you've already got more gold per kill for Parlay, you can't really argue with. We've also been getting the second of our abilities, Raise Morale. When he shoots into the air, it increases his and his allies' attack damage and movement speed, which is always a great thing. And I believe we don't actually have, nope, we don't have remove scurvy yet. We'll talk about that when we get it. As you might have noticed, we have scurvy affecting us. And I'm just randomly dancing with my master music, because it's good music. You can see we get 6 extra gold per kill at the moment, 4 from Parlay as it was, and which is now 5 because we leveled it up. And then the extra 2 gold from the Avarice Blade as well. So it makes slash hitting with Parlay incredibly useful. Quickly boost our morale there so we can get a bit of extra damage on her. And then take down Tarek for good measure. This time Xinjiao picks up the kills. It is not good to be too greedy. And Darius is dealing with Cassiopeia up there quite easily, but it's okay because we'll kill him later. We have now got to remove Scurvy that will heal us and basically mean that we're orange guzzles. By guzzling down those oranges, we're able to take away any magical effect that's on us. And we can use that to cure ourselves from any stuns or slows, which is ridiculously overpowered when you're in a lane against a mage. For example, Malazir. Is that how you say it? Or was it Malazir? I forgot. But since he will actually facing him at the moment, we might get to use that later, but I can't quite remember. We will see. Xinjiao goes really aggressive there. But sadly we don't actually have the mana We just get the mana then from Clairvoyance, but 1 second too late, sadly, to be able to deal with Darius. Right, dance a bit more to that music, because it's always great. Now, it says to get the boost of swiftness with him, but I usually don't get those. I go for the attack speed or similar. You know, attack speed, cooldown reduction, or Mercury Treads. One of the two. One of the three. Or I might go for boost of mobility, but I don't usually worry too much about swiftness. But I really got caught up with music on this. But alas, he's a pirate. Then Maokai is asking to solo mid, and we'll do that as soon as we've dealt with Ashe. Because there's no way we're not dealing with her first. But he's fine with it, so it's great. I believe I carry on using the Avils Blade for quite a while before actually turning it into the static shiv, just to get the extra gold from it. Get plus 8 extra gold now every time he kills someone with Parlay. And Tarek doesn't really stand a chance there due to our slowing effect on him, as well as the overall damage from both of us, and Jin Shao's knockups, which effectively make us ridiculously good as a duo. We now also have Cannon Barrage, but we haven't seen it used yet. That is his ultimate ability. And I use it here, secure a Malphite kill. Sadly, I didn't actually notice that he had Ignite on him before it was too late. But I apologise to him for it, because he might have been able to kill him without me. But alas, we secured the kill, twirling our pistol, and that's what matters. And then I actually forget the name of Ignite. We quickly deal with Darius there, I believe, anyway. No, he just gets away. The jerk. And then we end up getting ourselves killed. Ah well, it was inevitable. And we already wasted our oranges. Yes, here instead of actually going straight for the static shiv, I decide to put it off for a bit. And buy some other items. Because at the moment, I just want the extra gold. He never gets his ground legs. And this is the bit that some people might have recognised from when I uploaded it in a separate video. And here I have a slight misunderstanding with Xin Shao, where I thought it was Maokai speaking, but I didn't notice it was Xin Shao. And then as a result, I kind of got confused when I thought that he said he had exhaust. I was thinking, but I was definitely sure that Ignite was on it. And here I pay absolutely no attention to my health at all. Well done, me! Congratulations, Ragnarok. Once again, you've proven to be completely incompetent. But alas, it's only been recorded and been put on YouTube. It's not like anyone's been able to see it.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
At least everyone else dealing with things fine, though. And nobody noticed I got executed by a minion because I wasn't paying attention. We still haven't got a static shiv yet, but we'll get that later, and then we'll be able to see how good it is with Gangplank. And here I'm being a decent chap and giving blue to someone else, I believe. Or no one comes. Nope, Maokai doesn't want it, so I take it for myself. I'm just checking up there for a moment to see if we can secure a nice kill with our cannon barrage, but sadly we can't because we're not going to chase them. Just going to run up here and see if we can get a nice kill on Tarek and Darius. But it's probably not a good idea because I quickly remember that he can stun me and Darius can execute me. But alas, we managed to stall him long enough until we get our help coming up here. You may have noticed that overall, you end up using Parley in incredibly large amounts. Mostly due to the general gold and how cheap it is compared to how much damage it does, which is great. And very quickly just throw down a cannon barrage to make sure we get that kill on Malphite. Or have a Tarek instead, because Malphite ends up chasing me and we quickly run away. And luckily we managed to outrun Malhazar. And Akali finishes it off, so all is well. And here I still continue to buy items for the Infinity Edge instead of going straight for the Static Shiv. The question comes as which will be more useful, getting the Static Shiv itself or getting the extra gold from it to buy the other things first. I personally thought the latter. But then again, that is because we're currently far ahead, so we don't really need the extra damage. But if you're getting behind, then it would probably be a great idea to actually get something that's good at killing, not just gold. We just give a quick movement speed to Maokai, and if he turns around, he's probably gonna die. He did turn around, and he actually charged straight in there. And he somehow survived, so, you know, all's well. Yes, he gave up a chase on Ash, so I quickly picked her up. And he continues to be quite badass compared to the fact that he's testing the character. But last, now we go down to quickly get some minion kills. Because when you're Gangplank and you get that much gold from all your minion kills, you may as well do it. Minion kills is still something that I really don't pay enough attention to. I'll usually just go through like running around, going after champions and actually forsaking minions. And actually waste quite a lot of gold to process. Never underestimate minions. We now get 10 extra gold from Parley. This Parley now gives us 8 gold each time at this max level. Which is brilliant, and that's not a safe place to kill her. So we quickly help her by slowing down the enemy so she can get away. The good thing about his cannon barrage is not only does it do damage, but it also slows the enemies. So you actually have the important options of being able to either use it to initiate a fight and kill people, or to actually use it to help people get away to safety, as we used it there to make sure Achilles got away. Sometimes it's nice to forsake the actual killing of minions just to make sure that, you know, your own people don't die. And by minions I meant champions. I don't think cannon barrage is really worth just killing minions for. Unless you really don't need to use it for anything else. The Margai's being a bit of a jerk there, but you know, we can ignore that. Xin Xiao's up here, continuing to be badass with me. And here we suddenly get ganked by a huge number of dudes who I didn't see coming. Probably should be paying more attention. But last, now we can get the Infinity Edge and the Static Shiv if we so desire. Are we? Will we get it? Will we? Do I get it or not? Yes, I do. There we go. We finally have a static shiv. I don't know what took me so long in that choice. But alas, we're dead anyway, so it's fine. So yes, the static shiv increases your attack speed, your movement speed, which is always great, and it gives us some extra attacks, which will be affected by parley, which is very useful. Because usually, if you strike an enemy with a static shiv in melee range, or at range I believe, I've forgotten, then it does the lightning arcing effect, but it also does the same thing as we see there from parley, which is always great. And sadly Malachi gets picked off there, but considering that he let someone die earlier, that's okay. I have no idea why I run into him there. I very much deserve that death for being an idiot. And here I decide to go for the Tear of the Goddess far too late into the game, I believe. Or instead I go for a Brutalizer, one of the two. But yes, Gangplank works quite well with the Tear of the Goddess due to the fact that you need to be able to spam his parley a lot. Instead of having to take Clarity with you, you can just take a Tear of the Goddess instead, and it pretty much does it. I'm personally one of those who likes to use a Tear of the Goddess with specific carry characters, like Gangplank and Ezreal especially. I love Tear of the Goddess and Ezreal. But a lot of other people, well, when I say a lot of other people, I mean the only other person who I talk to about such things, which would be Srabby, by the way. He basically says that I'm an idiot for doing that. But I know better. I'm just a huge fan of being able to spam attacks, really, and not run out of mana. That's what I like to do. Oh, it's okay, Zinshao. You're fine. We're all a little bit stupid, as we saw earlier, when I killed myself by not paying attention. And then I quickly go for a Malphite kill, keeping him slowed, and then parlaying him in the face. And luckily here, the rule of bots with them going after the target they can kill despite being out of range means that I can effectively run through them when they don't attack anyone else. Malhazar is usually a really nasty guy to go against, but considering the fact we can just guzzle some oranges and completely destroy his 4-second stun, it makes it not a problem at all. But that doesn't stop an Asho from going into my face and killing me and making me look like an idiot.
Double kill. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree.
Once more, you might have noticed I really have no idea what I'm actually wanting to get, but I end up going for a stacking item really late into the game, and by really late I mean we're at the end. But alas, I went for it anyway, because I had no better ideas. But yes, if you're going to get one of those stacking items, you should probably get it a little bit earlier so that you can actually get it to stack. Otherwise there's no real point in having one. But then again, I also wouldn't suggest really getting a static item, stacking items anyway. It's really good in PvE. So otherwise, you know, you'll just get targeted and killed. Because people would see that you got it and they make it a waste of money. And here we quickly help Achille again, by slowing all the enemies that are chasing her. And then she manages to get away to safety. You see, I help my team, even when I'm Gangplank. And that's surprising when you see the fact that Gangplank just generally never helps anyone. And here I have no idea why I decided to go into a group of them. but I'm smart enough to actually move away this time. And randomly kite him through the jungle. And Malachi's probably going to get a back attack there. Or a Kelly, one or two. Nope, we're all safe, which is great. And then we move in to finish off the level. As you can see, the parlay is incredibly powerful when you get a lot of attack speed and attack damage and like. Pretty much just chunked down Tarek's HP there. And Darius is finally taken down, which is good. Because he somehow ended up getting unstoppable, which is quite annoying. But alas, he does execute people, I suppose. And here we jump into the end of the game, and I really should turn that fire off because it's getting ridiculously hot now. Guzzling some more oranges and then winning. With a quick laugh, of course. I'd love to know why your Roger's so jolly, Gangplank. And there we win. Almost getting killed by the turret, but a bit too late, Darius. Indeed a battle worthy of Freyjord.